understand I'll be back soon.
Are you the doctor?
No, you don't have to be the least bit afraid of me.
Good. My grandfather and I are very close, okay? I'm closer to him than I am to my own father. But I'd rather not talk about my father if you don't mind, because it's a danger spot for me. Sorry, I must be boring you to death.
No, not at all. It's nice to hear someone talk with passion about anything, even their insanity.
The word doesn't bother you?
What word?
Insanity?
Good heavens, no. I'm a lawyer. Insanity in one form or another is what fills my office every day. Besides, I'm being psychoanalyzed myself, and I'm something of a bore about that, too.
You're a bright young thing. How old are you?
18?
My God, you're a pretty kid. I can hardly believe you're psychopathic. Are you very advanced?
I'm pretty bad. I'm being psychoanalyzed again at Dr. Molyneux's Sanitarium, Long Island. See, I hallucinate a great deal, and I'm extremely paranoid, and sometimes I'll just slip off in the middle of a sentence with some incoherency, and if that should happen, you must be very realistic with me, because harsh reality is the most efficacious way to deal with schizophrenics.
You seem very well read on the matter.
Oh, well, I'm a voracious reader. I mean, I have so little else to do with myself. Hey, will you visit me at the sanitarium? I'm awfully fond of you.
Yes, of course I will.
I'll probably be allowed to go to the commissary and have an ice cream soda with you. You know, they ask me to be in movies a lot when I have the time. Did you see David and Bathsheba with Susan Hayward? Well, that was really neat. I don't tell people that, you know. They don't want me to make movies. My mother, I mean, she doesn't even go to synagogue on Sundays, but you know that. You're the rabbi. Well, sometimes I'm the rabbi, but they're all afraid of me. Hey, you want to come here, Rabbi?
I am not the rabbi!
You're very insane!
I always thought since the insane made up their own world that it was more pleasurable than this one that was made for us.
No, it is unbearably painful, and you could not possibly imagine it.
I'm afraid I can. I've tried to commit suicide so many times now, it's become something of a family joke. Once, before I was divorced, my wife stopped in to tell the neighbor before she went out to shop.
Oh, by the way, if you happen to smell gas, don't worry. It's only Arthur killing himself again.
What? You know what he says, all that.
I'd always hoped to go crazy myself someday, since I apparently have no talent for suicide.
I always thought that life would be wonderful if I was sane.
Life is really dreary if you're sane and unbearable if you're sensitive. I can't think of more beating the sham than my own life. I went to see a psychoanalyst and want to know about my childhood, but I can barely remember if I took a taxi or bus to his office that day. I began to drink myself into stupors, pursue other men's wives, and generally behave badly. One morning I stared at myself in the mirror. I could barely make out my features. Life is hardly meaningless. I've had everything a man can possibly get out of life. Prestige, power, money, women, children, and a beautiful home only 3 blocks from the Scarsdale Country Club. And all I could think of was I want to get out of this as fast as I can! Obviously, quite a theatrical way that I want to.
Oh, I think you're wonderfully wise.